Hi guys, Kurt at Goovnia Music. In this video we're going to discuss time-based effects, which means reverb and delay. Let's listen to our mix, which doesn't have any reverb or delay on anything yet. Now what a lot of people want to do is put the reverb or delay as an insert on your track, but there's a better way to do that that's going to save your CPU and allow you to clean out, filter out some of the junk. So you can either do this with a shortcut, or if you don't know the shortcuts, you just go up to track, new, stereo. We're going to have 2 stereo aux tracks. One for reverb and one for delay. And we just double click to name them. Okay, now any DAW you're using is going to come with a stock reverb and delay plugin. With Pro Tools, it's called a Deverb. So everybody has this. Thinking about the vocals mainly, plate is good, nice medium plate. Maybe push the pre-delay up a little bit. When your delay and reverb are on an aux track, like we're sending to an aux track, you're going to want it 100% wet all the time on your aux track. And let's send the lead vocal to the reverb and see how it sounds. Boost it up. So it sounds pretty good, but it's muddying up the mix a little bit. So what I like to do is put right after the reverb plugin on the aux track is just put a stock EQ plugin, and I'll filter up to about 600 and filter down to about 8K, and then I'll dip out some more in the mid-range there. Now, this is going to be a lot cleaner sounding. It's not going to muddy up the mix as much. Listen. It's a good thing to do also with your delay. So if we want to add some delay, we pick a stock delay. Mod delay 3 is great. What I like to do is I'll link them and just grab a simple 8th note delay, which is just a good solid delay to start with on anything, vocals especially. Feedback maybe 29%. Again, 100% wet. Now let's send to the delay and see how that sounds. Boost it up. Now again, let's do that same thing we did on the verb track. Let's copy that over so we're carving out a lot of that trash that effects is creating. We'll listen to it with and without. So that makes it a lot cleaner. When we get to the bridge part of the song here, it has a separate vocal. And with the bridges in general, just as a production technique, you like to maybe introduce a couple new synthesizers, maybe change the drums like they are from a steady beat to a halftime beat. Pull out some things, pull out the bass. Just trying to keep it interesting for the listener. And when it comes to the bridge vocal, another interesting thing we can do is send it to a different delay, a more interesting delay for this part of the song. So again, creating an aux track, stereo aux. And again, make sure these are solo saved, all these, which just means your solo is grayed out. All you have to do is click on that, holding down Command. Make sure they're grayed out, because that means when you're soloing any instrument in the mix, the reverb or the delay will be soloed as well. So we'll name this bridge delay. We'll grab a stock delay again, mod delay 3 in Pro Tools. There's some interesting presets. The spaced is kind of a trippy, interesting delay. So we'll take spaced, and then we'll copy over this EQ that's filtering out the junk right after the plugin. And then on the bridge vocal, another thing we can do to make it interesting, grab a stock EQ. This is like a telephone effect or a megaphone effect. Filter up to about 570 down to about 4 or 5K. And now we're going to send that bridge vocal to that new delay we created. Bridge delay, boost it up, and let's see how that sounds. So it creates an interesting effect for the song.